Hi, this is Mitch Silver, and welcome to another episode of Magical Missions. Today I am at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I'm going to check out the decorations, some holiday treats. I want to see what it's like without using the Genie today. It's a Wednesday, first day of December. Then, if time allows, I'm going to take the Skyliner over to Epcot, and I'm going to see what they have at the Festival of the Holidays. And since I celebrate both Christmas and Hanukkah, I'm interested to see what Hanukkah things that they have. Tonight happens to be the fourth night of Hanukkah, and I'm going to go see it. So, if you're with me, please join me on my next Magical Mission. It's a beautiful day here. It is 75 degrees, nice and sunny. But a minute ago it was snowing here on Hollywood Boulevard. The snow stopped. I guess you just gotta catch it while it's there, while it's happening. Now, if you're looking for some of the holiday treat offerings, here are some of them right here in Hollywood Studios. The reindeer mousse at the Charlie Bar Cafe. The red velvet whoopie pie, that looks good. The Santa belt cookie. And the frozen salted caramel hot chocolate. And Christmas on the beach. Looks like some good stuff there. Got some Christmas poodles, kind of fun. And over there is a nice Christmas tree. The big Hollywood Studios Christmas tree. Very cool floating ornaments. That's going to look great at night, but I don't think I'm going to be here for dark, so we'll see. There's an 80-minute wait for Rise of the Resistance. It really is not bad considering the new Genie system and then the pay to ride on top of that. So standby is only 80 minutes, so we can take advantage of that.
Commander 9 please report back to IGS cockpit.
Is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system.
I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Vakara. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. There
goes the prisoner!
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
If anyone's packing a blaster, now's a good time. The escape pod's just below us. Wait, why are you going up? I said down. Up is bad. Up is real bad. You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields.
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Setting Ray on 5. So, Rise of the Resistance was great. And now I'm headed over to the Droid Depot because I heard that there may be some new droids that have come in. I want to take a look. I also got a reservation for Oga's Cantina for 6 p.m. I'm going to try to get in earlier if I can on the walk-in. So, let's go. We have the TJ Rex, the Cantina. Okay, so I found out that two of the droids that I came to look for are not here in Batuu East. They're in Batuu West in California. Those are Chopper from the Star Wars Rebels and the ferry droid from Mandalorian, season 1, I believe. And those are really cool, and those should be coming at some point. But right now, they're only found in Batuu West in Disneyland. Okay, so I was able to modify my Oga's reservation. So instead of 6 p.m., I'm able to do right now, which is about 3 o'clock. So I'm on a standby for 15 minutes. So definitely check the walk-ups anytime you come to Galaxy's Edge because a lot of times they can accommodate you. And that worked out for me today because I might try to get over to Epcot after this. So cool. I'm going to try a drink I haven't tried before, the T16 Skyhopper. And I've never had the cured meats and cheese plate, the hopper puree platter, and I'm going to give that a try today. I'm trying to do keto, a little low carb. That's all low carb, so I'm going to give it a try. So I ordered the T16 Skyhopper, just delivered. It's actually very good. It's a creamy drink. It's sweet and refreshing. And they don't have a holiday offering right now for Life Day or Christmas or whatever it might be about to. But this actually tastes kind of on the festive side. Okay.
We got some cured beef right there, some roasted mortadella, some roasted chorizo, and we also have some roasted Spam on there as well.
Okay, cool.
And cheeses, I have a pulled string cheese, and we also have a burrata. So soft. Others find anything for yourselves there? Do you got any questions?
Time to dig into this Hakapori platter. So that sampler at Oga's was really good. I would definitely get that again. Lots of different cheeses, actually 2 different cheeses, a burrata and string cheese. And they had mortadella, they had like a smoked Spam, they had all sorts of different things. Interesting, bright suns. They had all sorts of different meats and cheeses. And here we are at the milk bar. And I would definitely get that again. I'm trying to low carb for as long as I can, and that definitely fit the bill. So recommend either way. I kind of like these full Christmas trees they have on the lampposts. It's a nice touch. That I never quite saw before, but that's very cool. A couple of Fab 50 statues. We got the golden statue of Frozone right here from The Incredibles. And also for The Incredibles, the one and only Edna Mode. Here she is with an Edna Mode expression. Here is, of course, R2-D2 and BB-8. BB-8 lighting his lighter. I'm really liking a lot of these statues. This is such nostalgia. These are like old Americana type statues here for Christmas. And kind of evocative of old Hollywood. like the Shuli Temple days or something. One thing I haven't seen today, haven't seen much in the way of any cavalcades, parades. There was the snow, like I said before. Now we got a lot of bubbles here. Bubbles going off. That's for my kid though. But there was a lot of snow when they came in. I don't know if they do that every hour or not, but we are going to be heading out now of Hollywood Studios. I do want to get over to Epcot and check out the Festival of the Holidays and the Hanukkah, any festivities there for Hanukkah. And they have a section, I believe, they had last year. I'm going to see if it's there. Here's the most underrated and free ride in the park, the Disney Skyliner. With transportation to Epcot. Got the Skyliner all to myself, which is always a nice thing. Great views.
Ladies and gentlemen, Skyliner and
View of my
Disney
car for
Hollywood
later.
Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway.
Okay, made it to Epcot Center. Headed to World Showcase. Okay, so I'm here for the Festival of the Holidays at Epcot, and behind me is the lit menorah for night number 4. And they've got this Hanukkah storyteller that's going to be starting in about 30 minutes at 5:05, and we're going to check that out. And we're also going to walk over to the Holiday Kitchen and see what they've got for sale for the Hanukkah holiday. The Chaim Holiday Kitchen. They have pastrami on rye, smoked salmon potato latkes, sufganiyot, which is jelly-filled donuts, and a black and white cookie. And a black and white cookie is part of this cookie stroll they got going on, where you get to collect cookies, and if you buy them all, you get some special dessert. Here's the cookie stroll over here. Purchase any 5 of the holiday cookie stroll cookies. You get a stamp for each one, and you bring the stamp passport to Holiday Sweets and Treats to get a completer treat. Windsor cookie, I think that's my favorite. Gingerbread looks good as well. I forgot to point out there's also a Schmaltz Brewing Company Hanukkah beer from New York and a Blue Cosmo cocktail. Blue being a color associated with Hanukkah. So the Holiday Kitchen is located right between France and Morocco. Some of the options in Japan's Holiday Kitchen: New Year's celebration soba, a sushi tray, and a Mont Blanc tart. All very interesting. Chocolate banana boba sounds delicious. Some assortments of wines. Here's the Christmas tree at the American Adventure. And the American holiday table has some, just was Thanksgiving, but if you didn't have enough turkey for Thanksgiving, you can get some slow roasted turkey, mashed potatoes, green beans, cranberry sauce, holiday pot pie with jackfruit, mushrooms, carrots and peas, onions and puff pastry, pumpkin gingerbread cheesecake with cranberry whipped cream. That sounds good. Chocolate crinkle cookie, that's part of the cookie stroll. Some red wines, white ales, eggnog porter, and peppermint chocolate stout. All sound like very good options. We are gearing up for the candlelight processional for tonight. Tonight's narrator is the one and only Cheetah Rivera. In order to guarantee a VIP seat, you need a VIP dinner package.
Nagila halva, Nagila venismecha, halva, Nagila halva. Shalom, everyone! Shalom. My name is Zachary, and I am so excited to be back here celebrating Hanukkah with all of you here at the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. Yay. Thank you. I have a love of travel, and in my travels, I've learned that people in different places and cultures celebrate Hanukkah in their own way. And now I get to share what I've learned with all of you. You know, a lot of people think that Hanukkah is a very serious and somber holy holiday, but that is not completely true, right? Hanukkah is a joyful holiday. In fact, it is the only holiday that is not specifically mentioned in the Torah, our holy book. It's a joy. When a small band of Jews known as the Maccabees defeated the large and powerful Assyrian army, driving them from Jerusalem and reclaiming their holy temple. After the battle, the Maccabees rededicated the temple and relit the eternal candle, a candle that is required to burn in Jewish synagogues at all times. They only had enough oil to light the candle for 1 day. Yet by a miracle, the candle burned bright for 8 days, long enough for a messenger to return with more oil. This is why we now celebrate 8 days of Hanukkah. Now, during the 8 days and nights of Hanukkah, families gather together. We eat, we sing songs, we eat, we exchange presents. Did I mention we eat? Specifically, we eat potato latkes, jelly donuts, foods that are cooked in oil to help us remember the miracle of the oil that burned for the Maccabees so long ago. We also light the candles of the Hanukkah, a 9-branched menorah like the one you can see behind me now. At sunset tonight, the 4th night of Hanukkah, families will gather around to actually light 5 candles. That's because on the first night of Hanukkah, we start by lighting 2 candles. The center candle, which is called the Shamash, and the candle furthest to the right. The Shamash is the servant candle. It serves as a reminder for each of us to be a light, shining into a dark world. Now at sunset on the 2nd night of Hanukkah, we light the Shamash and the first 2 candles, and then the next night the Shamash and the first 3, and so on and so forth until the 8th night, when all of the candles will be lit and burning bright. Light the first of 8 tonight, furthest candle to the right. Light the first and second too, when tomorrow's day is through. Then light 3 and then light 4. Every dusk light 1 candle more, till all 8 burn bright and high, honoring a day gone by. Thank you. In my family, like so many other families around the world, our tradition has always been to exchange gifts immediately after lighting the candles. My parents would always give us kids the biggest presents on the first and the last nights. Those nights in between were for, you could say, smaller presents, school supplies, clothes, and yes, I was not immune to the extra fancy pair of socks. For those of you in the back, they say happy holidays. I will let you decide the level of my parents' taste. Now, we would also get some of the Hanukkah staples. Chocolate coins called gelt, and of course, dreidels. Now, a dreidel, for those of you who don't know, is a four-sided spinning top. On each side is a Hebrew letter. This is Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. My sisters and brothers and I would each put some of our Hanukkah gelts into a pot, and then, one at a time, we'd spin the dreidel. Now, if the dreidel lands on Nun, you get none. If it lands on Shin, you have to add some of your chocolate coins to the pot. But if it lands on Hey, you get half the chocolate coins in the pot. And if you're lucky enough for it to land on Gimel, you get all the chocolate gelts! Yeah! It's a lot of chocolate, trust me, I know. Now, while we would play, we would sing the classic dreidel song. I'm sure some of you know the dreidel song, am I right? Yeah? Well, I would love to sing some of it for you, but I think I could use some help with this one. Is there anybody here who thinks they can help me sing the dreidel song? You don't have to know all the words. Hi there, what's your name? Gloria. Gloria? All right, Gloria, you ready? I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then I shall play. Oh, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then I shall play. Let's do it even faster, all right, Gloria? I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, I shall play. Everybody give Gloria a hand! Thank you so much for your help, Gloria, and happy birthday. Oh, una candelica, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí. Ole. Thank you. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather around the table, we'll give you a treat. Dreidels to play with and latkes to eat. Clap along with me. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
So, it is almost sundown, and look at this beautiful shot of a future Guardians of the Galaxy breakout. Oh, that's test track, actually. Look at the reflection on the water, the sky. It's very nice. And that was a very nice Hanukkah celebration at Epcot. I remember the days where you couldn't even find a menorah. Maybe at City Hall in a Magic Kingdom, there'd be a menorah in a window. But now they really are doing a lot of great things to celebrate all holidays, different faiths, different traditions. And I really was impressed with the guy who played a great violin, had an awesome singing voice, and it was just a great time. So thank you for joining me, and please join me on my next magical mission.